Hey, what's going on? Joe Gilder here. Time for another episode of... Should probably come up with a name for this, but I'm going to write another song. But specifically, this is kind of the second time doing this, and it's going to be completely different. This is a hip-hop song from my buddy Dante, also known as Low Pro. So he wrote the song. He came into the studio with the hook, the beat already done by another guy who does hip-hop beats, and it sounds good. And then he wrote the verses and choruses and then recorded all those. And then as he was leaving, he said, hey, can you do a verse, that last verse, that third verse? So we've got about, I don't know how many bars are here, about 12 maybe. He wants me to write something and sing that part. So why does that make sense? Because I'm actually singing on all the choruses. So he's rapping and then I'm singing kind of this background vocal part in between phrases and over the top of him. And then he wants me to write a verse for this. So the song is called Secrets, and it's kind of about having someone you can trust with your secrets, essentially. And so let me play the chorus for you, and then you can kind of get a vibe for the song, and we're going to figure out and write this section right here. And hopefully, as it says over here, it's going to be dope. But who knows? Who knows? I've not written for a hip-hop song before, so it's going to be fun. Anyway, let's here's the chorus. All right, here we go.
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Yeah. Cause if you with me, then you with me, then we stick together, thick and thin. You my rider, then. What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Hold me down.
So right there on that downbeat is where I've got to come in, and I feel like this sounded pretty good. I mean, I'm not to brag, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I know you gon' hold it down. Yeah, hold me down.
Okay, so maybe this is my debut into a genre that I was made for. Probably not, but okay. So I was thinking a little bit about some lyrics while I was working on this and thinking about this, and it was one of those I didn't really want to do it on camera, but I needed to do it anyway, so why not make a video? Maybe somebody will get something out of it. So that's the hope here. So I have an idea that I'm just going to kind of sing. I've got a track created. Why does it do that? It defaults to like saying it's clipping. Check. Hey, I guess it is clipping. Why is it so loud? Hello? Hello? Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit. How's that? A little better? Okay. Okay. Check. I know you gonna hold it down. So this is kind of a recording session / writing session. I'm gonna write it and sing it. But I don't know. I know roughly. Something about everyone's out to get you, you start to believe it. That was the idea I had. If you grew up believing everyone was out to get you, you start to believe it. Or if everyone was acting as if everyone else was out to get them, you'd start to believe it. Essentially not be able to trust anybody. How did that go? Growing up, everyone acting like they know. When you grow up and everyone is acting like everyone is out to get you, you start to believe it. I don't like using everyone twice, but maybe it's kind of poetic. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see.
Hold me down. Everyone is acting like everyone to get you. You start to believe it.
Let me put on my headphones. headphones because I don't even know if you can hear me when I'm singing. Check. Check. I can't hear myself. Why can't I hear myself? Let's try that. I can't. Why can't I hear anything? Sorry, hang on. Technical difficulties. Check. Okay. Now I can hear myself. That's silly. But I can't. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. Okay.
Hold me down. And I'm growing up. Everything you know.
Okay, that's a little better volume. I could probably turn my voice up here a little bit.
Hold me down. When you go to get you, start to believe it.
It's low. So that's two phrases.
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep.
Okay. So that's roughly how it goes musically as far as the phrases. I don't know from there. Just kind of roll with it.
Hold me down. When you go rolling up, everyone's acting like.
I don't like that at all.
Hold me down. Hold me down. When you are growing up.
Oh man, it moved.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Coming up, everyone is acting like enough to get you. Start to believe it.
Oh, I had something and I lost it because the button didn't work.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Coming up, everyone.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Scared they're out to get you.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Everyone you know is out to get you.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Growing up, and everyone thought everyone was out to get you. You start to believe it.
Something like.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. When you see everyone is out to get you.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. Everything that you know says everyone is out to get you.
When everything you've known says, when everything you've known says everyone is out to get you, you start to believe it. And then have like cool start to believe it, like background vocal or something. Okay.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. When everything you ever known.
When everything you've ever known. I like that. Every.
Hold my secret.
Hold me down. When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. you start to believe it. Yeah. You start to believe it.
Okay, so I can rhyme something kind of believe it, but I like where this is going.
Everything you ever known.
Let's sing it. Give myself a little room.
Cause you always hold my secrets.
Everything you ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. Everything you ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it.
Ooh, that's good. Hang on. Duplicate. So we're kind of producing, recording, and writing at the same time.
Is out to get you. You start to believe it. Is out. You start to believe it.
Let's do those doubles.
Do do.
I like that melody.
You start to believe. You start to believe it.
So pan that one to the right. That kind of.
You start to believe it.
Okay, so you kind of the idea of if everything you've known says everyone's out to get you, then you start to believe it. So what happens when you start to believe that everyone's out to get you? You keep everybody at a distance. You push everyone away. There's no one you can trust.
You start to believe it. And everyone gets farther away. You can't believe it.
You can't believe it. That's a little. I don't like it. You can't believe it.
You start to believe that everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it.
Sorry, I need a little EQ on there. Little EQ.
Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. And everyone's them away. Next thing you know, you're alone. And all you need it. Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. Believe it. You don't need anyone. You can do it all by yourself. You don't need it.
You don't need them. That's interesting.
Hold me down. Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. You know you turn away. You can do it all by yourself. You don't need them. But the truth.
I went back to the beginning. I hate when that happens.
You've ever known says everyone is out to get you. start to believe it. You know they're a threat. Everything that you are, you don't achieve it. You start to believe it. Says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. Next thing, turn around, and everyone you know is pulled away. Says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. Everything becomes a transaction. Then do you need it?
Something about becoming a transaction. Like instead of relationships, it's transactions. Give and take. Almost got it. Hang on.
You start to believe it. Start to believe it. To get you, you start to believe it. You see them all as a threat.
Figure out the rhyme. What's the last line gonna be, and we can build back from there. You start to believe it. You don't need them. You don't need it. I don't know if I want to keep. I only have 4. I don't have tons of phrases to resolve this. It's got to get back to what I say. You don't repeat it.
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Yeah. Cause if you with me, then you with me, then we stick together, thick and thin. You my rider, then. Yeah.
So it needs to get to where you've got somebody you can trust. I can't spend so much time talking about not trusting and then not get there by the chorus pretty quick.
Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. You don't know if you can trust anyone who crosses your path. You're just a transaction. Says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. Everyone's got strings attached. A transaction, and you don't need them.
I like that. Okay, so something about how everyone's got strings attached, as in like no strings attached. If everyone's got strings attached and everything is, and all you are is a transaction,
You don't need them.
Okay, so we got kind of two verses spelling that out. You learn not to trust everyone. Everyone's a threat. You don't need them. Okay, what do we do from there?
Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are to them's a transaction, you don't need them.
Almost like that.
Start to believe it. And if everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, everyone's got strings attached and all you are to them is transaction.
I don't know about the to them.
And if everyone's got strings attached and all you are to them is transaction, you start
Not
to
quite.
believe it. And if everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, believe it. And if everyone's got strings attached and all you are to them's a transaction, strings attached,
That wasn't it. That was almost it, though.
if everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. Attached, and all you are is a transaction. You don't need them. Don't need them.
Okay, so we've established that we're not trusting anyone, and now we have to let someone into our hearts by the chorus. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that? So there's this I think it's like a C.S. Lewis quote about cynicism. When you see through everything, you end up seeing nothing. As in, everything becomes invisible because you saw through everything. So if you see through everyone, but if you see through everyone, I don't know if that keeps going. I think if you see, but if you can see through everyone, but if you can see through everyone, no, I don't think it's gonna work.
Don't need them. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. You can see through everyone and everyone will soon disappear and you'll be alone. All I need is someone to listen to my heart and let me know.
What?
Hold me down. Everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. What if you really are?
Hang on.
Don't need them. got strings attached, and all you are is a transaction. You don't need them, but you can't see through everyone. You end up seeing through everything.
Hang on.
You don't need them, but you can't see through everyone, or everyone will just disappear. Or everyone will disappear. You need the one.
All right, we're getting somewhere. But if you can see through everyone, I already forgot it.
You don't need them.
You go up.
But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will disappear. You'll be alone. You don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, everyone will disappear, and you'll be alone.
You'll be alone.
You don't need them. Ooh, but if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. Here's everything you never go.
Okay. Then someday disappear. I like that extra line. It was too much of a break to not have the end, you'll be alone. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear and you'll be alone. That's the line. So we got to end rhyme with alone-ish, if we can do it. You could say pick up the phone. We'll pick up the phone. But I don't know. It feels cheesy. But he mentions picking up at the beginning of the call, at the beginning of the song. Haven't played the whole thing for you, but he's talking at the beginning about it's nice to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody that you trust. So what if that was it? So
But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. And all you need is someone. You don't need it.
It's better if I sing it.
But if it,
Hang on, let me sing that line because I think I got it.
you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. Imagine if yesterday, you'll be alone. What you need is someone who knows your deepest sins. What you need is someone. What you need is someone who knows your deepest fears, and your pain still picks up the phone.
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secret.
They disappear, and you'll be alone. Need someone who knows you alone, knows you here, still picks up the phone.
No, come on.
if everyone's got. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. They disappear, and you'll be alone. But one will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. But what if you had someone who always sends, still picks up the phone? You'll be alone. But what if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know.
What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Yeah. Cause if you with me, then you with me, then we stick together.
This may be straight up cheese ball, but I don't know. I mean, all songs are cheesy on some level, right?
Disappear, you'll be alone. But what if you had?
I don't like that. How's that line go?
But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. But what if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A.
They disappear. But what if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, still picked up the phone?
What I say,
I kind of like it. Let's try it again.
You'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew? I don't like the way I'm singing that. Disappear, you'll be alone. But what if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
what I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets.
You'll be alone. But what if you?
Oops, sorry.
You'll be alone. But what if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A.
Okay. I like that. Let me record the whole thing now. Let's switch to a new layer. Where did I start? Hang on. Okay.
Hold my secrets.
Hold me down. Everything you've ever known says everyone is out.
I'll re-sing those two. Okay, here we go.
Hold my secrets. 100, cause you always hold my secrets.
Hold me down. When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you, you start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone.
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100.
I ran out of breath. Did that work? No, over here.
Then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you.
When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you, you start.
Let me put that butter compression on there. You ever heard of butter compression? You go ratio down, threshold down, maybe bring that down a little bit, and then you just turn the ratio back up. Come on.
When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you,
Butter.
you start to believe it.
All right, let's sing our background vocals now. Okay, background vocals. We're light and spry. Back up from the mic a little bit.
When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you, you start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone.
Ooh.
They disappear, and you'll be alone.
Let's try falsetto.
And you'll be alone. Someday disappear.
Got it.
And you'll be alone. I can't sing it.
Let's try it again.
Someday disappear. And you'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100.
I don't know if those are keepers, but let's do it again on another track. Just to kill it dead.
When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you, you start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear, and you'll be alone.
Wait, that was the falsetto one.
They disappear, and you'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you.
They disappear, and you'll be alone.
It's kind of sexy.
What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears, and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my.
All right, let's hear the whole thing down. What about some slapback delay on that, huh? What you think? Hang on, we're gonna put these vocals through that first bus from the chorus because it's processed better for that anyway. Then I can send this one to. I think a slapback delay would be cool. Let me just set it up real quick, like. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know hip hop very well, but I mean, slapback's always good, right? Roll off the lows and the highs, get it to like 120.
You've ever known says everyone is out to get you.
Maybe a little longer.
You start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction. You've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. When everything you've ever known says everyone is out to get you. You start to believe it. If everyone's got strings attached and all you are is a transaction, you don't need them. But if you can see through everyone, then everyone will someday disappear and you'll be alone. What if you had someone who knew all of your darkest sins and fears and still picked up the phone?
What I say, you don't repeat it. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets.
You gon' hold it down.
What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Yeah. Cause if you with me, then you with me then. We stick together thick and thin. You my rider then. Yeah. What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets.
Hold me down.
All right, then.
What I say, you don't repeat it. Yeah. I know you gon' keep it A100, cause you always hold my secrets. Yeah. Cause if you with me, then you.
All right, let's send it off. See what he thinks. With Joe verse. And I'll put it in my Dropbox transfer bucket. Do you have a transfer bucket? You can just export right there. It's good stuff. All right. Yeah, we'll see what he says. I don't know if I'll circle back and let you know if he liked it or not, but this was fun. So I know these are random and it's just kind of what's happening most of the time. I'm guessing that's your perception, but this is kind of my process. So if you are into songwriting, maybe not hip hop all the time, I promise there won't be much of this just because Dante's kind of my only hip hop guy, but you know, it's all the same. It's all about getting a message across, finding a melody, figuring out a theme and making some stuff rhyme if you can, which we were able to do with Believe It and Need Them, and then Disappear rhyme with Fears, and then Alone and Phone. So yeah, and some kind of internal stuff with Everyone happening a bunch. I don't know if that's good or creative or artistic or not, but yeah. So there you go. That's the song. Who knows? We'll see if he likes it. I kind of dig it, but you just never know with these things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.